Hey, this is Raulh of Please Act Right. When men say they're getting them a foreign woman, they mean they want a poor woman who has no choice but to submit for survival, says this chick right here. Check it out.
When men say they're going to another country to get a foreign woman, what their code word is, they want to control somebody. They want somebody poor that they have power over. See, men who talk in code like this really are weak men. Because, see, they don't like the fact that a woman can be on the same playing field, making the same money, making the same boss moves. So what they really want is a woman who is subservient because she has to rely on him for survival. So when they want to say, oh, they treat me better, they cater to me better, is it because they have to, because they feel the need to, because they have to survive, because you got the money and you got the status and the power, or is it because they really love you? But see, you weak ninjas rather prefer an illusion and a delusion and think somebody is catering to you because they love you and think somebody is actually with you because they want to be with you, when the reality of it is they just using you and pretending. But you okay with that because you feel like you getting your needs met. But really, are you? Maybe she got that side. Maybe she's using you for all that you got, but you're happy because she's smiling in your face and fixing you some dinner. Oh.
Now, before I get into this video, I did a video a while ago about a divorced woman with 4 kids that said the new man should pay for her 4 kids that she had by some other man. Let me play a little bit of that one for you.
This is the ignorant mentality that I speak about. This type of man is a low value man. He has no purpose, nor does he know who God created him to divorce. To make a comment to say, how does it benefit you to raise somebody else's kid? How does it benefit for you to cash someone else's kid? Shows that you have no emotional intelligence. You have no intellect, okay? Because, see, the reality of it is, we're all God's creatures. If you are in love with someone, you embrace their children as if they're yours.
Yep, this is the same chick. So if you haven't seen the video that I did a while ago in its entirety, I put the link in the description box below and it'll be at the end of this video. So in this video, she's saying that a man should pay for a woman's kids, 4 of them that she had by another man or men, because it's his purpose. But in the first video I showed, she says that men just want to control women because he has money and she's poor if he goes for a woman in another country. Now in both these scenarios, aren't the men coughing up money? See, as long as you're coughing up something for her and the scenario benefits her, she's down with it. But as soon as a man decides he wants to go to another country where she does not benefit from it, now here comes the shaming and the insults. Typical genetically modified female.
When men say they're going to another country to get a foreign woman, what their code word is, they want to control somebody. They want somebody poor that they have power over.
Now, I can't speak for all males, but I can speak for all men, and there is a difference. Men are not looking for a woman to control. We're looking for a woman who is already in control. A woman who knows a man's place and expects him to play that role. And in return, she knows her place and she's going to play her role. When a woman is in control of herself and plays her role, there's no need for a man to control her, as she puts it.
See, men who talk in code like this really are weak men. Because, see, they don't like the fact that a woman can be on the same playing field, making the same money, making the same boss moves.
A woman on the same playing field and make the same boss moves that a man makes, it doesn't become a problem until she makes it a problem. Which is what happens with most modern day women. Once these modern day women start making a lot of money, they step out of their role and into the man's role. And that's when the majority of them become uncooperative and competitive in the household. And no heterosexual man wants to come home to a woman who acts like a man.
So what they really want is a woman who is subservient because she has to rely on him for survival. So when they want to say, oh, they treat me better, they cater to me better, is it because they have to, because they feel the need to, because they have to survive, because you got the money and you got the status and the power, or is it because they really love you?
It's because they hold traditional values of the way things used to be in this day and time. In other countries, women value their men, unlike today's genetically modified females. Some of my subscribers are women, and I can tell they don't think on the level as these GMO females. Their comments show that they value men, like the women from other countries do. Unfortunately, the women who don't value us men outnumber the women who do. And that's why men are looking to other countries for women companions.
But see, you weak ninjas rather prefer an illusion and a delusion and think somebody is catering to you because they love you and think somebody is actually with you because they want to be with you, when the reality of it is they just using you.
You mean like in the other video when you said a man should pay for your 4 kids that you had by another man or men?
And pretending. But you okay with that because you feel like you getting your needs met. But really, are you?
If she's playing her role, yes. We're getting our needs met.
Maybe she got that side.
Notice she went for the worst case scenario if you marry a woman from a poor country. I wonder if the women in this country have some D on the side.
Have you ever cheated?
Yes, I'm going through a divorce right now for it.
How'd you catch him? If you don't mind me asking.
No, I did.
Oh, you cheated.
I did.
Now, she would have a point if the women over here didn't already do that. She's acting like this never happened with the women in this country.
Maybe she's using you for all that you got.
Let's see, what are the statistics if you marry a chick like this one in this country? I'm sure you already know the drill. 50% of marriages end in divorce. 80% of those divorces are initiated by women. The law is in the woman's favor 98% of the time. She gets half your income, half your 401k, and you have to pay child support until those children turn 18 years old. Now, once again, she would have a point if those statistics I just read wasn't happening in this country, but they are. But of course, she's not going to mention that the majority of men in this country who end up in divorce that have a decent income are already being railroaded by women in this country.
But you're happy because she's smiling in your face and fixing you some dinner. Oh.
Now we know where she's getting that from. Richie Mack from Zoom to Thailand. You know, the video where he's showing his girl Elle making him breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Here's what she hasn't taken into consideration about their situation. Richie didn't bring her back here to the United States. He stayed there with her in Thailand. So what do you think the chances are she's gonna cheat on him when she's living in a poorer country and he's got her living with him basically in a penthouse with a swimming pool? Man, if she had some dude on the side, she'd be the biggest fool in Thailand. Especially if she goes for another man that has more money, thinking that he's gonna automatically treat her as well as Richie's treating her. I don't think Elle is that stupid. Now we already know, you run the risk of getting used by a woman from another country if you marry her and take her to your country. Because chances are, as soon as she starts listening to GMO females like this chick, she might turn into one of them. That's why you see a lot of guys move to the woman's country and stay there with her. Here's a question. What does it say about today's modern GMO female that a man is willing to move to another country just to get a woman who is peaceful and cooperative? Let that sink into your spirit for a minute. While she's spewing all this nonsense, men like Richie are over there happy and content, while she's single and probably will be for the rest of her life. I mean, seriously, I bet this GMO female is still single. That's why she's on her social media talking about this. She can't find the sucker she's looking for to secure the retirement plan that she wants. Men going to other countries for women should not bother a woman who already has the man she wants. Or is it that the man that she wants told her no, and that he's going to another country because she's not worth his time? Seriously. What self-respecting man would want a chick like this? The irony of it all is this, that westernized women do everything that she's claiming foreign women do. But the westernized women, they'll disrespect us right in our face when they do it. They go on their social media pages, and as soon as something doesn't go in their favor, guess what they resort to? Shame tactics, guilt tactics, and insults, and have the audacity to think that they're being morally correct. To all the women out there who value us men, we salute you. But for the ones who don't, fellas, you don't have to marry a woman from another country, but get your passport and visit the women in other countries. Trust me, you'll see the difference. Hey, somebody had to tell you, and I love you, so it might as well be me. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. I post a new video every week. And in the meantime, go to another country, fellas. You'll see the difference. My name is Raulh. See you in another video. So if you enjoyed this video, check out one of these 2 videos right here. I'm sure you'll enjoy them too. And if you like, you can visit my channel. I have plenty of videos there. Go ahead. Don't be scared.